I grew up in the gym. My passion drove me.
She does it! Kate Nye wins the 2019 World Championship. Her next stop, the Tokyo Olympics.
I've fallen in love. I've experienced incredible pain. And when great opportunity arose, chaos struck.
As Olympians, I don't think we were all very surprised to hear the official news of the Olympics being postponed, but for me, just knowing it wasn't going to happen that summer at all, for sure, was really heavy on me. As someone that suffers from bipolar disorder, when all of this isolation was happening, I think it really catapulted me into a really bad state of depression. Something usually brings me up, and I experienced mania, and nothing was doing that. And at that time, I felt like I was training for nothing. I just kept lifting. I went through the motions. It wasn't passionate. It wasn't fun. I wasn't really doing all that well. And that was kind of when I got injured as well. And trying to figure out the next steps after that, when I realized the Olympics were gonna happen, and the closer we got, the question was I gonna rise to the occasion? So.
It was around the time where she came back from a training camp that she had out in Utah with Team USA. She kind of had an eye-opening experience of she wants to be a part of a team. She needs to be a part of a team and have constant, coaching, constant observation. She reached out to Spencer Arnold from Power and Grace, the main coach there, and Kate and him talked a lot, and we kind of came to the conclusion that this was her best bet. This was her best route to take. One day we sat down and we were just talking about how we understand how difficult it's going to be and how much change is going to have to be made, and how much traveling she's going to do, what it's going to be like with me up here in Michigan by myself, and what it's going to be like with her down in Georgia. And I told her this is going to suck, but if this is what it takes, this is what it's going to take.
Landing in Atlanta literally days after I made the decision to switch coaches, I was still going through it. I was uncertain if I made the right choice. I mean, this was a Hail Mary choice to switch coaches 4 months before the Olympics. But I think that week or two that I was there, my first trip, just solidified that I had made the right decision.
It didn't take 2 hours for me to realize, dang, this girl is real good. Real good.
So I could tell she was a little more timid, she didn't really know what to expect. As she kind of progressed, she started getting comfortable with Spencer, the dynamic of the team. And I think that she flourished in it, honestly. She was hitting PRs that she had never hit before.
And so I knew, if we could get her rolling in the right direction, get a support team behind her, get her doing the things that kept her healthy mentally and physically, that Kate was just going to do what Kate does, and that is accomplish great things.
With every day in Georgia, I was getting more and more excited. I was literally elated. I was hitting personal records. Hitting those bests was probably when I realized that we could do something incredible in Tokyo.
I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday and drive over to Kate's dad's house. Kate's dad's got a TV set up, and we have 40 to 60 people in this house at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. And we're all gathered around to watch Kate lift in the Olympics.
When I walked onto the stage, it was just so real, and the weight was so real just on my shoulders, and I was definitely nervous. I was extremely nervous, but I think more than anything, I trusted myself, and I was confident despite those nerves. And I was just ready to fight for my country. Like, it really felt like it was bigger than me.
The entire room was completely silent as she walked up to the bar and as she grabbed the bar. People were hunched over, people were grabbing each other, people were holding hands. I'm sitting there with my heart racing at 1,000 beats per minute, and I'm just, hoping she makes the lift. And as soon as she hits it, the room erupted and everyone cheered and cried. We're just super ecstatic for her.
The community that I had brought something out in me as an athlete that I don't think I could have gotten out of myself. And that was something really special to me. I hope the silver medal is just a symbol for what's to come for USA Weightlifting. And I am so excited for the young girls who are gonna come up and hopefully say that I was an inspiration to them one day while they're doing bigger and better things than I even was. So, yeah.
Do you feel proud of her? Yeah. Yeah. To say the least.